This IOX installation video is designed to be used when attempting an installation in a vehicle, used in combination with the Geotab Go device and a certified Geotab IOX AUXM interface harness. The example used in this video is specific to a liftgate with an alert trigger. However, the application of the IOX AUXM can be utilized in a variety of situations. The IOX AUXM supports 4 digital inputs, track or sensor inputs in your company cars, including school bus warning lights, doors opening and closing, sirens on emergency vehicles, and snowplows. Find an optimal location for install where GPS and cell connectivity are available. Start with the Geotab Go device unplugged from the vehicle. Remove the IOX expansion port cover on your Go device. Plug in the 90-degree USB connector of the IOX Go device. Note, the USB connector can only be inserted in one orientation, as shown here. Secure the USB connector using a zip tie. Place the zip tie around the Go device and the harness. Ensure that the zip tie lays in the grooved space, both on the Go device and on the head of the harness. Be sure that the zip tie fits snugged around both ports, while being careful not to over-tighten it, thereby possibly damaging the USB connector. Once in place, use a cutter to cut the surplus end from the zip tie. Your IOX AUXM has 4 inputs and comes configured as AUX 1 through 4. Use a wire cutter to cut off the connector if your application does not require a connector. Connect the desired auxiliaries in the vehicle to the IOX AUXM wires as needed. Then use a wire stripper to strip the end of the wire in preparation for connection. Locate the electrical panel box on the outside of the truck and remove the cover. The box cover should show a hydraulic and electrical schematic on the inside of the cover. Observe the diagram for the flow from the control switch. Using a multimeter, connect the ground meter lead, black, to a ground source. In this instance, we are connecting the power meter lead, red, to the connector leading from the control switch. We will now test if we have established connection at the correct node by toggling the liftgate control down. We see a change in state between the ground and node, and validating that connection is established. After probing for the second wire for the liftgate up, we now test again by toggling the liftgate control up. We can see a change in state between the ground and node, and validating that connection is established. Once disengaged, the meter shows that there is no connection with the ground. Next, we will connect AUX 1 and AUX 2 to observe the state changes while the operator operates the liftgate. Connect AUX 1 wire to the down position of the control switch, and secure with electrical tape. This will allow us to monitor when the liftgate changes state from up to down. Connect AUX 2 wire to the up position of the control switch and secure with electrical tape. This will allow us to monitor when the liftgate changes state from down to up. Ensure all wiring is secured and replace the vehicle's panel cover. Once your connections to the IOX AUXM wiring have been made, locate the diagnostic port of the vehicle under the dashboard and plug in the Go device. You will hear 6 beeps and all LEDs will flash. Start the vehicle immediately. The IOX will enter self-learn mode and your Go device will enter debug mode. While the Go device is in debug mode, trigger each auxiliary one at a time by raising and lowering the liftgate to allow the IOX AUXM to learn the inputs. Repeat this step until the corresponding beeps are heard on both trigger on and trigger off. I'll see a screen displaying the current status of the device. If the device is communicating correctly, you will see green lettering on the last valid GPS record. If the text appears red, the device is unable to communicate and you must verify the installation. Next, secure the Go device by using a zip tie around the diagnostic port and the Go device. Be sure that the zip tie is tightened securely and fits snug around both parts. Once in place, use a cutter to cut the surplus end from the zip tie. Check to ensure that the device is now secure.